So in 3.34, Krishna is saying that there are principles to regulate attachment and aversion pertaining to the senses and their objects. One should not come under the control of such attachment and aversion because they are stumbling blocks on the path of self realization. So over here, there's a very big point over here that Krishna is making, that in order to put our attachment, to regulate our attachment, because over here you will see that there's so many things that attract us. They don't attract us, they attract our senses, because when the eyes, they see something which is very pleasing or beautiful, they want to continue to see it. So the eyes begin to enjoy, and then the mind continues in that direction. It is not that the mind starts looking, it is the eyes that look, right? It is the senses that actually, that's why it's called sense gratification, because the senses began to feel that pleasure. They began to feel that happiness, what they call the dopamine hit that you get in our brain. Like these days, a lot of these reels or TikTok videos, these 15, 30 seconds, people get a lot of dopamine hit when they watch that. That's why it becomes so addictive, because their brain is getting satisfied constantly. Every 15, 30 seconds, something new, and the brain is getting attached to that. It is not, why is it getting attached? Because the eyes and the ears are finding pleasure in that. That's why it is called sense gratification. So, there are principles to regulate the attachment and aversion pertaining to the senses. All of those regulative principles are there. That's why you will see that devotees, that they try and avoid a lot of the material attachment. But with the grace of Prabhupada and Bapuji, Bapuji has made this so simple, right? He has made this very simple, that nothing is Maya or attachment if it is associated to Krishna. So over here, on one hand, Krishna is saying in the Bhagavad Gita, and that is absolutely correct, that there are principles. That's why we have the four regulative principles, right? To regulate the attachment, and so that we do not get carried away by the senses, by what the eye is seeing, by what the nose is smelling, by what the mouth is tasting, by what the hands or other parts are touching, or what we are hearing. All of these things, it is very easy for our senses to get carried away. And when we get carried away, we become attached to that we want more and more. Like these reels and those TikTok videos, we want more and more. You cannot stop scrolling. Whole day we just keep scrolling mindlessly. These days it has become a very big asset for people to be mindful in the situation. Half the things that we do is all mindlessly. We all should work hard that we are not eating mindlessly. You're eating and watching TV. You're eating and watching your phone. We don't even know how much we have eaten or what we are eating. Right? And our body doesn't get that nutrition properly. And after a little while, we feel hungry again. So that's why when we are eating, we should eat by being mindful or by having a discussion with our family. Today, when the kids also want to talk to the parents are more into the phones than the kids. To get the attention of the parents, the kids have to yell, scream sometimes. So, why? Because our senses are getting attached, our eyes, our hearing, right? All of that is getting attached in the phone and the or the TV or anything. So let us try to be more mindful in everything we are doing. Even in our chanting, right? Our mind starts running everywhere. So we should try and become more mindful. It will not be perfect, right? In fact, Bapuji has said very clearly that it is very hard that somebody in this day and age is chanting with their complete mind in control. It is very difficult, but at least let us try and work towards it. Because Krishna also becomes happy when he sees that we are trying sincerely. So over here, there are principles to regulate our attachment, not in the material world, right, but to Krishna. In fact, when Bapuji was here visiting, he visited Times Square, and you will not believe, right, wherever Bapuji was seeing, he was seeing a reflection of Krishna. If there were beautiful light somewhere, Krishna says, everything in this world is a spark of my beauty. Right? Bapuji was saying, wow, look how much beautiful light Krishna has created in this Times Square that even in the night time it looks like day. Then we went ahead, there was some country that was having a representation of their country, and people were dancing over there. And Bapuji said, look, Krishna has given us entertainment even over here. And then, of course, the video played where there was Radha Vrindavan Chandra on Times Square with Bapuji and Bhaktipad. And over there, Bapuji said, look, there is Mohan even in this Maya. So over here, Krishna says that to regulate the attachment, but today it is very hard for us to not think about any of these sense gratification items. Right? Whether it is a movie, whether it is a play, whether it is an adventure park or a theme park, right? Wherever you are, keeps Krishna at the center of that. And it becomes very easy to regulate because then what are we doing? We're enjoying the creations of Krishna. And Bapuji said in his katha that if today Krishna were to say that I am a building, that Krishna would say I am Burj Khalifa. Why? It's the biggest building, the tallest building in the world, right? Of course, Krishna is present there. But if we go there and we get carried away in, wow, look at this elevator, how fast it is going up. Look at how nicely this is decorated. If we just look at the material aspects of that, it will only remain that much. But if we think, wow, look at what knowledge and what technology Krishna has given to these people, that they have built this building so magnificent. It is so beautiful, right? That Krishna has created this for us to enjoy in this world. That immediately from sense gratification becomes Krishna consciousness. So, although it is very hard to regulate and attach the mind in Krishna conscious away from the sense gratification activities, but with the mercy of Guru Maharaj, it becomes very easy. As long as we are thinking about Krishna in any situation, there is no Maya because Bapuji clearly described that what is Maya, right? What is an illusion when we forget about Krishna? That is Maya. But if we're constantly, and even if we're enjoying where people are dancing from a country, they're showing their ethnic dances. You see Bharatnatyam, you see all these Kathak and other various forms of dance, even Bollywood dance. Just like that, there was this people from Dominican Republic. They were displaying their country's dances. Right? And what did Bapuji see over there? That these are like Apsara who are dancing and they're here to show their dance forms. right? Look how Krishna is entertaining us even over here in the middle of Times Square. Otherwise, there are various other kinds of entertainment in Times Square also. But it is how we perceive it and take it, right? And one should not come under the control of such attachment and aversion because they're stumbling blocks on the path of self-realization, Krishna says. So how should we avoid that? That's exactly what Bapuji and Guru Maharaj have taught us. That to constantly think of Krishna in every single situation. There, it cannot be more simpler than this. If you're walking, if you wake up in the morning, first thing as soon as we wake up, right? Immediately put your blanket out. Don't first look at the phone, look at the time or anything. Immediately put your blanket away and wake up, bow down to Bapuji, to Krishna. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thank you, Krishna. You have given me one more day. Otherwise, how many people may have passed away during the night time? That waking up of ours in the morning, first thing, is Krishna conscious. That we are engaging and thanking Krishna for this beautiful life for which He has given us one more day. Right after that, when we are showering, it is also said that we should recite our Guru Maharaj's pranam mantra in the shower. We should remember Yamuna Maharani, Ganga in the shower. There's a shloka Om Gange Cha Yamune Chaiva Narmada Sindhu Kaveri. We are remembering all of the holy rivers that we are bathing in these holy rivers. That Ganga who has touched the lotus feet of the Lord and come in this water, that she is purifying us so that we can become pure to chant the holy name of Krishna, to serve Krishna. In that way, our showering also is becoming Krishna conscious. And then we come and we have darshan of the Lord and of Guru Maharaj, right? We are thinking about Krishna. Then, if we have to do our work, focus on our work completely, do our work sincerely. Because even during that focus, right, Krishna, we're focusing so that we can make money for you, to serve you better, to serve our family, to serve you through our family, to take care of the family needs, right? And throughout the day, wherever you get a few minutes of free time, think about Krishna, chant Krishna's name, remember Krishna, right? And even when we are working, even when somebody makes a good presentation at work, or they make a good point, do not take it negatively. Think that, wow, Krishna, they're making such a good point. How can I also learn and think about it that way? Remember, we all will have some days where we will lose either an argument, either a game or something, but that does not make us a loser. We only become a loser when we blame others instead of trying to learn something from that ourselves. So when we lose an argument at work or when something doesn't go our way, don't take it as a negative, take it as a learning that how can I improve and get better, right? And then we thank Krishna that you're giving me this teaching and this learning. So in everything that we're doing in every single day, even in spending time with our family, a lot of people do not even get this opportunity. Krishna has given us such beautiful children. Instill the right values in them, spend time with them, talk to them about how they are feeling. If you just make them feel better, they get a smile on their face, Krishna becomes happy too. Because Prabhupada has said that the children are walking deities, they're live deities because they are the manifestation of Krishna. Krishna has given us that responsibility to make them Krishna conscious. We cannot just ignore them and think that, okay, just we have to tell them to chant and they'll be all fine. You have to be there with them in every single moment of their lives. Ups, downs, teaching them how to deal when things don't go their way, or how to, if they have a concert coming up, if they have a play coming up where they need to speak up, just teaching them the skills for life. Just being present for the children. and thinking about that also as a service to Krishna. Don't think that you're doing it for yourself or for your child so that they become a big man or anything like that, or a big woman or a big successful industrialist. You're doing it, Krishna, because you will be happy when these children have the right values when they go outside. So over here, Krishna says that don't get attached to this world. Bapuji also says the same thing. But if we keeps Krishna at the center of every single thing that we are doing every single day, then if we are keeping Krishna in the center, there is no chance that we are going towards the material world, towards Maya, or towards sense gratification, because we are constantly in every situation thinking about Krishna, connecting Krishna to everything that we do. Right? That is the most important. If we can connect Krishna to everything we are doing in our day to day lives, there's no chance of sense gratification or us not following the regulative principles and becoming attached to the material world, or becoming attached to Times Square, becoming attached to Singapore, or becoming attached to Dubai, or becoming attached to a business class of a flight. And Krishna sends Bapuji in business class. Bapuji says that Krishna, look at how much he's taking care of me. He's not saying that look at how much this person or the person or how much these devotees are doing or anything like that. Just look at how much my Guru Maharaj and Krishna are showering their mercy that they're sending me in business class. Right? If he says that look at how much I'm enjoying in this business class because I'm preaching Krishna's name, that is attachment. Right? But how does he say that Krishna's mercy that he has given me this? So whatever we have in our life also, if we accept that as Krishna's mercy, you cannot just accept all of the positive things as Krishna's mercy and all the negative things as, oh, this is not Krishna's mercy. No. Even anything that may not be in our favor, accepting that, that is the bigger mercy of Krishna, because remember, if we had to suffer from a level of 1 to 10, if we had to suffer at a level 10, Krishna makes our suffering so small that he brings it down to a level 0.5. And even that we think is a lot. But Krishna reduces our suffering a lot. So in every situation, whatever we are doing, always try to think of Krishna and keeps Krishna at the center of everything in our day-to-day life. In that way, right, we will always be in Krishna conscious. Because what does Krishna conscious mean? Krishna says, Man mana bhavamat bhakto. Right? Always think of me. Always think of me. That is the first step of being in Krishna consciousness. Always thinking about Krishna. Krishna says, Man mana bhavamat bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. But first, man mana, right? Thinking of me. Always think of me. That's what it means. Become my devotee. Worship me and offer your homage unto me. Right? But what is the first step is to always think of Krishna. In that way, we will all make this human life successful and go back to Krishna. With that, we'll end here and then we'll continue on Monday. Before we end, we'll chant together Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Vrindavan Chandra Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Hare Krishna.